Hello. So it's been a long time, but I've been very busy over Christmas and New Year. Finally, I've got a bit of time to do a page in my journal. That's something I drew, oh my god, last year in December. I was going to do a video and I didn't have the time. So yeah, it's a bit rough, but I'm going to use this face. And I received recently these stamps from That's Crafty website. I liked it, so I think I'm going to do a background with that later on. So to start with, I'm going to use the Jane Davenport birthday suit, I think it's called. Oh, let me see what it's called. Neutral palette. So I'm going to use this watercolor for the face. And here we go. So let's have a look. Maybe I'll use this one. Yep. It's a bit of a yellowish. I don't have much of a plan of what I want to do at the moment with that. I'm going to see where it goes. But I think I want lots of colors because after the winter I need some colors in here. There's going to be lots of flowers. I want something very, very colorful. So I'm doing this one for now. Just a bit everywhere. I'll work with it later on a bit better. Yeah. I'm going to decide. I'm not going to do the hair just right now because I want to do the flowers first and see what color I'm going to use for the flowers, because I don't want the hair to be the same as the flowers. So I don't know, I will leave the hair for the last and see where it goes. Maybe I might do a nice blue, sort of jumper. I'm going to do lots of cutout anyway, so there will be flowers stamped in the background, but there's going to be some that I will cut out, stamp on another paper and cut out and maybe put it there. So here we are. I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to stamp the other flowers on another piece of paper. In the meantime, yeah, I don't know, I'm going to see where it goes. There we are. So I've used these two palettes, the neutral from Jane Davenport neutral palette, and I thought that I needed a little bit of something more sparkly, more vivid, so I've used that one as well. So I put it over there, all over the place with lots of water. I'm going to let it dry, and I will do probably a wash behind, and then I will have to work on that face. I'm trying something a bit different. We'll see what is going to end up. I'm sure it'll be alright. Okay, so that's all dry nicely. What I'm going to do now, maybe I'm going to paint the lips and the hair with the watercolor still from Jane Davenport. So I think I'm going to go for a nice dark red. Oh dear, I've got some troublemakers are coming up. I don't know. Oh, sorry sweetie, but this is not the right place for you to be. This is not the right place for you to be, darlings. Yeah, but the kittens, they go all over the place. But hey, there we are. I mean, they're going to jump on it very quickly. What are you doing? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's nothing to see here, darlings. Nothing to see. Okay. I'm thinking of doing probably the hair brown. Oh dear, this is a dangerous business with the kittens on the table here. What's going on, you two? Yeah, it's double trouble. I will put a picture of them at the end of this video. It's double trouble. Oh dear. Huh? Come on, sweetie. I'm sure there's other something more interesting somewhere else. So once I've done the layer with the watercolor, I will use pencils and probably dry pastel. So I chose brown hair because the flowers are going to be lots of colors. I need something of an opposite. Oh dear, there's cats everywhere in this place. Being naughty. Okay, so I've done the brown hair sort of like this, but obviously it will look nicer once I've done another layer. So that's the watercolor layer done. Once I'm done all this, and it's very dry, I will use pencils, colored pencils and dry pastel for the next step. Trying to find the button here. So I've done with the watercolor. I've used these two actually for Jane Davenport. I've used I think this one is called Neutral Palette, and I've used the bright, I think this one is called Bright Palette or something like this, the Bright Palette. So I've used these two. It's all dry now. I'm very pleased with that. I'm going to use some soft pastel. I forgot the brand. It's some cheap brand from somewhere. And the pencil from Castle, the Van Gogh and the portrait one I'm going to use. So first of all, I think I'm going to do a little bit of maybe with this brown one. Maybe with the brown one, I'm going to do a bit of maybe here. So I'm going to work with the pastels first of all, and once I will fix that with hairspray, and then I will work with the colored pencil for the rest. Yeah. So once I'm done with the pastel, I'll show you what it's going to look like. But I'm working like this and see how it's going to look like later on. So I put the camera once it's done, and I've got a little friend here, little Willow, coming to help me with my pastels. See you in a bit. Okay, so that's all dry now. It's time to use the pencils for the face. I think I need to do a bit of details. So I'm going to use these pencils for doing all the details. And so on. So I've got quite a few stuff to do, but I think you get the idea of what I need to do here. So I'm using this this one, and I probably will be using after that one, maybe just for more colors. Okay, so I'm done with the pastels and the colored pencils. What I'm going to do now is sort out the flowers. So that's from that's Crafty website. I stamped them, and I just put some watercolor on it and cut it out. So I've used this one, and I'm going to see where I'm going to put them. Maybe somewhere, I don't know, there. So I will have a look where I'm going to put it. And on that one, I've stamped Hello Spring, which I'm going to glue somewhere in the end. And that's from the Stamperia Create Happiness range. So I will put the link in the description. So it's going to take me a while to decide where things are going to go. So I'm sure you don't want me to stand on this video forever. So when I know where I'm going to put everything, I will show you the end result. Thanks. So that's the result of this page. I need to get back into it. I haven't done anything for a few months. So anyway, so that's done.